Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. So today I'm about to read my book, the dedication, the introduction, and then chapter 1. Dedication to Allah who never left me even when I was lost. To my children, Abdul Karim and Eliza, my reason, my heart, the beginning of a new legacy. Introduction. I never thought I would come to accept Islam. In fact, I strongly dislike it. I struggle to understand its true meaning. My life was centered on partying, dressing freely, and living without limits. While I believed in God, I did not truly know Him, nor did I fully understand myself. Still, Allah was aware of me all along and kept guiding my way. This book is for new Muslim converts, especially those who feel they have fallen short. It is for those who strive, stumble, and rise again. Those who see Allah's presence yet sometimes feel a distance. I wrote guided because I needed this very book during my early days as a Muslim. I longed for reassurance that I wasn't alone, that the struggle is a natural part of the journey, and that Allah never abandons us. Whether you have recently accepted Islam or have been a Muslim for years, while navigating your learning journey, you are welcome here. This book serves as a narrative, a reflection, and a gentle reminder. May it result with your heart as deeply as guidance has touched mine. That is the introduction. Chapter 1. Life before Islam. I wasn't searching for God. I was just living my life. Before I embraced Islam, my life revolved around the dunya. I was fully immersed in the moment, clubbing, partying, dressing freely, and living without regard for modesty, purpose, or any spiritual guidance. Religion wasn't on my mind. I wasn't seeking answers. I simply aimed to enjoy life as I understood it. At that time, my perspective of Islam was negative. I viewed Muslims as arrogant and judgmental. I did not comprehend their way of life, and honestly, I did not care to. The comments I made back then filled me with embarrassment. The thought of converting to Islam, it will have seemed laughable. I wasn't on a quest to find God or to improve myself. I was merely living, yet Allah had a plan for me that I never anticipated. In 2016, while living with my best friend, who identified as Muslim but was not practicing, I entered a relationship with a Muslim man. As Ramadan approached, he informed me, I'm fasting this month, so I won't be able to talk much. Not fully grasping the concept of fasting, I wanted to stay connected. So I replied, if you're fasting, I will fast too. That was the beginning. It was not about faith. It was about a relationship. I joined my best friend in fasting that year. When I explained my reasons, she laughed and said, okay, let's see how that goes. The night before Ramadan commenced, we visited a masjid for prayer. Nervously, I entered uncertainly but curious. I hadn't yet taken my Shahada. I wasn't a Muslim. I was merely participating, exploring something new without any intention of transforming myself. However, that night in the masjid felt sense of comfort. I could not comprehend what was happening around me, yet I felt a sense of calm, as if a door was opening, even though I was unaware that I was about to step through it. I began covering my head and praying with the community during Ramadan. Although I was clueless about the practices and I did not yet fully connect, and I did not yet feel connected to God, I appreciate the atmosphere. The struggle after the Shahada. That Ramadan, I took my Shahada, I said the words and became a Muslim. But I was still struggling. After Ramadan ended, I slipped back into my previous lifestyle. I ceased praying and stopped covering. I was Muslim in name, but I did not know how to embody that identity. And to be honest, I wasn't putting the effort. But when Ramadan 2027 rolled around, I found myself fasting again. Something was drawing me back. I attended the masjid, wearing the hijab and fasted. But once Eid arrived, I reverted to my old ways. The cycle of trying during Ramadan and falling back afterward continued for a while. I believed in God, yet I hadn't truly embraced Islam. I had not accepted it wholeheartedly. I was caught between two worlds, attempting to live my life while being a Muslim on the other side. I still caught in between. I wasn't a full believer, not yet. I lacked conviction in my practice. I did not wake up anticipating to pray or dress modestly out of love for Allah. I was still drawn to my previous life. I wanted to cling on the dunya and the lifestyle that I knew while still identify as a Muslim. It was a rejection. It was a hesitation, a constant tug of war within me. One foot in Islam and the other still attached to my former self. I did not feel a sense of belonging. And I did not feel a sense of belonging in either world. That is when I realized I needed a genuine change. And Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. That is the end of the chapter. And then you have the pause and reflection page. And then there is a dua after that. Ya Allah, keep our hearts firm upon your part, even when we fall short. Bring us back again and again. Assalamu Alaikum. So that's the end of chapter 1. Give you the dedication, introduction, and chapter 1. I give you the tip. I'm giving you tip of what is in my book. So go on Amazon. If you're someone that likes to be on your phone, you can just buy the ebook and read it on your phone. If you like the hard copy, the paper copy, you can just place your order and you're going to get it in a couple of days. Okay? The link is in my bio. Do not miss out. Go read my story and let's be guided together.